Daddy, you're overreacting as usual.
These things are a miserable failure. And coming from an ELQ subsidiary that manufactures and distributes the Enduro brand of condom, it's our failure. These condoms are a class action lawsuit just waiting to happen. Who knows how many unplanned pregnancies ELQ will have laid at store.
Daddy, you're an alarmist.
I am simply facing facts.
What facts?
The facts that ELQ has riddled the Northeast with substandard sexual protection.
Daddy, it was one batch. The problem has been corrected, and if we keep our mouths shut, it will all go away.
It's called negligence.
Exactly. And it's all on your head.
Oh, don't be absurd.
You wanted to downsize the company. You hired inadequate people, and now you have a shoddy product.
Daddy, it was one defective batch of condoms. What would you have me do? Issue a recall? They've probably all been used.
It's mismanagement, pure and simple.
What are you doing?
Give me your wallet.
Is this a mugging?
Just let me see it.
All right, okay.
Enduro brand, I knew it. This is what you used with me, right?
Well, yeah, because it's a subdivision of ELQ, and so I wanted to, support the family.
Oh, yeah, well, it looks like your family made a defective batch and you got some.
Are you telling me that you're pregnant because my family manufactured faulty condoms?
You're pregnant? Okay. Tell me I didn't hear what I heard.
Okay. You misunderstood what Dillon and I were...
What are you doing? Truth is out. It's no use.
What are you doing?
Are you really planning on hiding this forever?
Would you two stop speaking in code and tell us what the hell is going on?
Okay, fine. All right. Lulu's pregnant. I'm the father.
Did you do this on purpose?
Right. It's every girl's dream to start off her 18th year blowing up like a Christmas ham and barfing her guts out.
I think we're approaching this wrong.
But listen, there's a very simple solution. Now, you two will get married. You did divorce that Georgie, didn't you?
Yes, but that...
I'm sorry, can we just slow down here?
Young lady, we are discussing the next Quartermaine heir, and the child must have the family name.
Daddy, the baby is a Quartermaine, but marriage is absolutely out of the question.
Listen, far too many members of this family have been born out of wedlock, and this child...
Just stop. Don't speak about us as if we're not standing here in the room with you.
We have more life experience than you, sweetheart.
Guess what? You're not pregnant, and she is.
Listen, there is a silver lining.
Why don't we let Dillon and Lulu talk this over?
They're both children. They will do what they're told.
Stop! This is my life, and you guys are not my family.
Well, we will be.
And I will do whatever I want.
Yeah, nice. Real nice. You should be proud of yourself. That was sensitive.
You, young man, are in no position to criticize.
Oh, I don't believe you are either, Daddy. Do the names Bradley Ward or Jimmy Lee Holt ring a bell?
Why don't you go see if you can find her and calm her down?
Fine. Oh, hey. For the record, I used one of those.
Marriage is out of the question.
But Dillon will do the right thing.
Dillon has a very bright future ahead of him. The last thing he needs is an insta-family.
So, what do you propose? Luke Spencer was born litigious, and if he finds out that his daughter got impregnated by some substandard ELQ product, he'll have a field day.
Maybe this is a way for me and Luke to find a common ground.
Oh, my God, love has turned your brains to mush.
Will you two listen to yourselves?
Are you still here?
Lulu deserves your compassion. She got pregnant by mistake. She's feeling alone and scared.
Lulu is a lovely young girl, and it will be this family's privilege to support her and her child, the next Quartermaine heir. So before this gets out of hand, I want you to know that my family accepts full responsibility for the child. And we want it understood, of course, that he or she will be raised a Quartermaine and not a Spencer. Child? Oh, I thought you knew. Dillon got your sister pregnant. Now, obviously, Dillon and Lulu are too young to be parents. That's why we're going to provide for the child, and we'll be sure...
Quartermaine, this is the first we've heard of Lulu, so we just need a little time to process.
But you see, we need to present a united front. Dillon and Lulu will get married, of course. We don't want the child to be a bastard. And after that, it's a very simple matter. We can have our attorneys draw up a prenup.
Nothing about this is simple.
What's wrong with you?
I need to speak to Lulu. No decision's going to be made unless she agrees to it.
There is no sense in being defensive, Lucky. Now, I don't think either of us wants any more friction between the Quartermaines and the Spencers than already exists with Luke and Tracy's marriage. We all have Lulu and her child's best interest at heart.
Nobody is going to take my sister's baby.
Your attitude, young man, is really counterproductive.
Lucky and I are going to discuss this, and then we will get back to you.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, my dear. I'll look forward to speaking with you.
Hi.
I'm glad you came home.
Yeah. Well, it was either that or you send Alice to roll me up in a little rug and drag me back, so...
I'm sorry. I didn't think when I heard. I just reacted in the moment. Daddy and I never should have made demands. We weren't thinking about how you must feel. You must have been stunned. And I want you to know that whatever you decide, I'm here to help.
I'm sorry, who are you and what have you done with Tracy Quartermaine?
I love you, Dillon, and I want what's best for you.
Yeah, in your own controlling way, of course you do.
You have control as well. You have the entire family resources at your disposal to help you make a decision about Lulu and the baby.
I'm sorry. I know you're doing something here. Can you just tell me where you're going with this? Please?
If you don't want to make a legal binding commitment to Lulu, you don't need to.
Okay, got it. So in other words, you don't want...
Of course you'll marry the girl.
Daddy, I'm trying to have a private conversation with my son.
You know something? You have the maternal instincts of a shark. Dillon, you ought to watch the Wildlife Channel sometimes. Sharks eat their young.
Why don't you shut up? Your needs are the polar opposite of my son's.
Dillon is a fine young man, and he knows that there is nothing more important than family.
Which means you want this heir at the expense of my son's future.
Okay, stop. Just stop, please. This is my baby. It's not yours. You guys can argue all you want. I really don't care. You can bicker till the cows come home. But in the end, Lulu and I are going to make the choices about the baby's future because we're the parents and you're bystanders. Okay? You're bystanders.
Are you happy now?
You hear that, boy? He's finally starting to talk like a Quartermaine, which means we'd both better watch out.